Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. I'm Chris.
And Ralph.
And today we're going to be doing a Marvel Legends video that Ralph really wanted to do. And when he brought it up right now, I was like, let's do it. So before we get started, we started collecting Marvel Legends about like 2 months ago, like in November. Well, yeah, we're barely in January. So like in early November, that's whenever we really started collecting. So just a couple months, and even in a couple months, we already have a decent amount.
Yeah.
So my paychecks, they go to the bills, and then whatever I have left over, some of it goes to savings, and the rest of it goes to Marvel Legends. So let's go ahead and get started. Ralphie, you want to go ahead and bring the first one on?
Okay, so this is the first Marvel Legend figure that I got. It's of course Peter B. Parker from Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
Yeah, that's a really fun one.
Yeah.
And if you look closer, I'll bring a little closer. In his hand, he has a cup because in the movie, all he does is eat. And I love eating too, so he's one of my favorite characters in that movie. And then he has his mask and his trench coat, and he has mismatching shoes, a shoe and a boot. This is Peter B. Parker from Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. So this is Ralphie's first Marvel Legend.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't want to bend in too much. I'll see what's happening, but that is Peter B. Parker.
Yeah.
Okay, Ralphie, let's go ahead and let's do King. Let's do King.
Okay.
Oh, actually, no. Yeah, we'll do that one. Let's do Kate Bishop and Hawkeye next. So this is Kate Bishop right here. This was a Christmas gift from Ralphie. We have her right here. She's in the stats that I put her in. She has her archer out, her bow, and she just let a bow out. And then this is Clint Martin Hawkeye right here. Same thing, same type of pose, just got rid of an arrow, have them back to back. They look like that. I think it looks pretty dope. I wanted to do these next because we wanted to say our thoughts and prayers are with Hawkeye himself, Mr. Jeremy Renner. If you haven't heard, or you may have heard already, he was in a snowplow accident January 1st. And right now, from the last update, he just had his second surgery. He's in intensive care unit, but he is in stable condition. So our prayers go out to Jeremy Renner and his family.
Yeah. Hoping he will be all right.
Yeah, but we don't want to give any details. You can read everything on it, but what are you going to say?
And that's it.
That's it? Okay.
For my prayers and stuff.
Yeah, for Hawkeye. Okay, you can go ahead and put them back. That's Clint and Kate. Okay. All right, whatever you want to do next, Ralphie. Which one?
Let's go there.
You want to do that one? Show them that one.
So we got here is Zombie Iron Man from Marvel What If.
Yeah, this is a fun one. I love this one so much.
Yeah, and you said something that you got it.
Yeah, so in a local comic book shop close to our house, I went into it about a month ago, and I was just looking around, and they had this one on the shelf, Zombie Tony Stark. And at the time, he wasn't released or anything. He wasn't on the shelves anywhere else. So when I saw this one, I was like, I have to have it. I still have yet to get Captain America Zombie Captain America. They have it on Amazon, but I have yet to buy that one. But I love this one, and the body's solid. I don't know why. It's just solid compared to a lot of the other Marvel Legends.
Yeah, speaking of Captain America, we also got is
First Avenger Captain America and Peggy from First Avenger. So I'll go ahead and bring. Oh shit! Here, hold that one. Show him off.
So yeah, this window looks pretty cool.
Yeah. Get it closer to the camera so they can see it. So you got him with his hat that he wore in the USO tour whenever he was selling bonds. So this is the first, I guess, not the first official suit. He wears the spandex. But this is his first battle suit, which is this one that he wears to go save Bucky and, the rest of the Howling Commandos that were captured by Hydra. And then this one is Peggy Carter. Oh, her shield just fell. Ooh. She literally, I kid you not, I have zero issues with this figure. And the moment I'm starting to show it off on camera, it starts to go haywire. I'll just hold it like this. So you have Peggy. She has the shield, but it wasn't painted at first. Whenever it was a prototype by Howard Stark. She has a Glock in her hand, a gun. And we got Peggy, and we have Steve Rogers together. So that's pretty dope. And they were a 2-pack. So they were together. I got them on sale for, I believe it was $31, and retail was like $50, I think. But yeah, those are pretty good. You go ahead and put those back. What's next, Rafi? You gonna do Namor?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is Namor from Wakanda Forever. Go ahead and get him close. Got that one with the spear. The stance I have him kind of like a haka type of stance. And my favorite part of the figure is his wings on the back of his ankles. I think they're really extended, which I think looks pretty dope. It really brings out character to this figure. And then Huete, I think he did an amazing job as Namor. And this is Namor from Wakanda Forever. But yeah, it's a really dope figure. Alrighty, well, what do you want to do next, Ralphie? You do Kang? Go ahead and show off Kang.
So we got here is Kang.
Kang the Conqueror.
Kang the Conqueror.
Mm-hmm.
And
he's going to be the villain and
Ant-Man and Wasp Quantumania.
Yes, sir. And this is a really... Look at how wide his stance is, his shoulders. I think that's a really dope... And on camera, I don't know why they're not popping, but promise me in person, the purple is a vibrant purple, that green's a deep green. Maybe it's because the lighting I have right here.
Yeah.
But, no worry. Let me see. Let me try to get some... Turn my phone on and see if that lighting helps. Actually, no. It just makes a little... Oh, yeah, you can see a little more color. But, yeah. Yeah, Kang the Conqueror. It's fine. It's fine. That's too much light now. It's too much light. Okay. But, yeah, go ahead and put that one back. All right, let's do... Let me see. Let's do... We're going through this pretty fast. I want to do the X-Men last. Let's do Nebula and Star-Lord. T'Challa Star-Lord. So right here is Star-Lord from Marvel's What If. Oh, his blaster fell. Go ahead and show them Nebula while I get this in a second.
So we got Nebula from Marvel's What If.
Mm-hmm.
And
then we have Star-Lord as T'Challa. They were in the same episode together, obviously. And this is the Guardians of the Galaxy version for What If. He does come with his Star-Lord helmet, which I'm planning on changing out. I've had it with just the head sculpt since I first got it. That's how I've had it on display. But whenever he's next to the other figures, I think it would be pretty dope to have Star-Lord on his the Star-Lord sculpt. So I'm gonna change that out pretty soon. So that's T'Challa, and then you can go ahead and give it closer. This is Nebula, and I really, really love the colors on her. I think her hair and the contrast of like her blue skin and the purple suit, it's really dope. So when I have it on display, I have them like this together. Obviously you can't really tell, but yeah, they look pretty dope next to each other. Okay. And next, all right, Ralphie, you go ahead and do that one. I want you to talk about that one.
So the next one that we got here is
one of my favorite figures,
T'Challa from the Black Panther 2018 movie.
Mm-hmm. This is Chadwick Boseman. Rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman.
Rest in peace.
And this one is, I have to have this on display. I have to have his head sculpt on because it's Chadwick. The other one's obviously Chadwick as well. But I'm thinking about changing that one to the Star-Lord helmet. This one, obviously I'm not changing it because I have T'Challa and he's holding his helmet right there in front of him. But yeah, absolutely. And this is my first Marvel Legends figure, this one. I got it. Actually, you know what? I got this one in mid-October. And then in November is whenever I started collecting more. Yeah. So this is my first official figure, Marvel Legends figure. It's T'Challa, Black Panther from Black Panther. Okay, next. That's all. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's get into these X-Men ones. Let's do Mystique.
Okay.
All right, so this one's really dope. This one is actually pretty cheap. On Amazon, she's $17. She may be a little cheaper right now, but this is the Fox Universe version of Mystique. She has an arm where she's changing from normal, I guess, like fair skin to blue. I'm actually gonna change that pretty soon too, like how I'm gonna change a few other things on some of these characters. But yeah, this is Mystique. I think this looks a pretty dope figure. It's not focusing, but yeah, and she's actually pretty easy to pose. Like she doesn't have, there's no issues with posing her, because usually characters or figures with really small feet constantly falling over. I'm not having that issue with Mystique, so it's a pretty good figure. All right, let's do Wolverine. We'll do Wolverine next. Okay, so this one, Awesome.
Yeah, we got Wolverine, and the figure though looks pretty cool.
So this is reminiscent, obviously, of the comic accurate one.
Yeah.
Go ahead, take it. And then of the 90s animated series, which I'm doing a watch through right now because I absolutely love that show. So the claws right here, as you see, the animanium claws, they're not full. They don't look like they're full steel. They're kind of like see through and red towards the base of his hands, of the knuckles. The description on the box is that his animanium claws are red hot. I guess they were, put ablaze. So yeah, this is Logan, Wolverine, obviously classic suit, classic look. The other head sculpt is him without the mask yelling, and that's a really, really dope head sculpt. I think legit like one of the best head sculpts from all the Marvel Legends that I have.
Okay, and also the two Wolverine project actors I am really looking for
is
Deadpool 3 and Insomniac Wolverine.
Yeah, oh my god. Okay. So, we're going to do a video for our most anticipated video games for 2023. I don't think Wolverine's coming out in 2023 this year. Maybe 2024. Right?
Yeah, maybe March or summer 2024.
Yeah, but like I said in one of our last video, Wolverine's my favorite Marvel character. So if we can get his video game out pretty soon with Insomniac, I'll be a happy camper.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do both of them together because that's an absolute must. I'll hold Professor X. You can hold Magneto. This is Charles Xavier. Oh my God, he fell.
No. Okay.
Charles Xavier and Eric Magneto together. When I have them posed, this is how I have them posed, standing in front of or sitting in front of each other, sitting in front of him, and he's floating. You see Eric, Magneto right there. These are the Fox Universe designs, and this is a 2-pack. Like I mentioned in our last video, in our Q&A, that Wolverine, Magneto, and Professor X are my absolute favorite characters, and this was a 2-pack. So what I really love about this Marvel Legends, is that Professor X has 2 head sculpts, which is the young Professor X and then the old Professor X from the 2000 X-Men. So those are the 2 head sculpts. And then for Magneto, he comes with 4 different head sculpts. He comes with young Eric with the helmet on, young Eric with the helmet off, old Eric with the same thing, with helmet off, and then old Eric with the helmet on. So you can do so many combinations with these 2 figures, and they're my favorite. I think amongst everything, they're my favorite characters. Yeah, I love posing them in front of each other. I have them center, so whenever everyone sees my figures, they see those 2 in front and center.
Okay.
But yeah, all right, Ruffy, that's pretty much it, right?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, well, yeah, those are all the Marvel Legends figures that we have. There's some more that I do plan on getting. There was one that I had in my hand that I was going to check out, but I changed my mind because I was going to get some other things, which was Red Skull. So I do plan on getting the What If Red Skull, which is basically regular Red Skull from the MCU. Some more X-Men figures. Okay. Marvel Legends announced there's going to be a new Rogue figure, a new Cyclops figure, Blob, some other X-Men figures. But yeah, what are we going to say right now?
Okay. Wait, hold on. Okay. So here's a few Marvel Legends figures I'm planning to get.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, 5 Marvel Legend is of course Black Panther Shuri.
Yeah.
And since I'm gonna get those 4 to assemble Ultron, which is Moon Knight, Mr. Knight, Miss Marvel, and She-Hulk, to get the pieces for Ultron.
Yeah. So for the Build-A-Figure line, which it's Kate Bishop, Hawkeye, which we already have.
Yeah.
And then like the few that Ralphie mentioned, once they all come together, you can build Vision Ultron from What If.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is a pretty dope figure. I've seen him built in a couple of videos, and he stands out.
Yeah.
He looks really, really dope.
Yeah, I would get those 4 very soon.
Mm-hmm. And then obviously, whenever there's a major Marvel movie release, they're gonna release a figure and shows as well. So whenever Guardians 3 comes out, I'm getting all those figures. Whenever Ant-Man comes out, I'm for sure going to get Ant-Man, Wasp, and Kang. Whenever Secret Invasion comes out, I need Nick Fury. And if they do a couple of scrolls, because they only have one scroll, which is Talos. He's the only scroll they have available, MCU scroll that they have available. And then other shows, I'm blanking so hard. If the X-Men animated show does come out next year, X-Men 97, and they release a whole line of them, I'm getting them. I know Hasbro Pulse and then Hasbro on Amazon. They already have the VHS boxing of the 90s X-Men. So they have Mystique, Wolverine, Cyclops, Storm, Jubilee, Phoenix, Jean Grey, and I think Maggot, and I think that's all. I might be missing one, but yeah. Alright, guys. Well, that's pretty much our video. Hopefully you like, share, and subscribe. Comment below if you have any Marvel Legends. Comment below the favorite Marvel Legend that you have here, Ralphie. Anything else you want to end before we end it? Do you say before we end it?
No.
Alright, guys. Well, as always, I'm Chris.
And Ralph.
We will catch y'all next time. Peace.